Hello and welcome back to NLC7. I had to get pulled away for a moment, it looks like we got another thorn in the road. Thorn in the road. All in all, you're just another thorn in the road. Ooh, feels good. Let's get the health up. Wait, I don't need to do it. What a nice looking game. Sounds like the bandits are back. I'm starving again. It's okay. Oh. It's friends. Looks like he's going to loot something. Senya Viking. You know what I could have done with that jacket was sell it to duty, I think. Wow, there's a lot of these guys. I'm happy about that. try. Oh shit! I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as I said nice try, it's like he's gonna fucking just jump straight up. Oh man. I shouldn't have shot at him. This fucking snork. What the hell is it? Oh shit. Having a rough time here, boys. These fucking loners are supposed to be helping. Not doing shit. We'll get over there when those loners distract me. Oh my god. And chimeras fly. Son of a bitch. My worst wild hair toy showing yet. Chimera, Snork, and a Bloodsucker walk into a bar. No punchline. Hoping that he would bounce off the rock or something like that. My jumps aren't working. Yes. That's a matrix. We're gonna try it. Shit. It's okay. It's totally fine. Oh no. Fucking wrong. I didn't think he'd come over. Well. Jesus Christ, look at that. Come on, man. Alright. That was better. Sounded like he died, but I don't know how. Sweet. Alright, we just saved. Doesn't seem to be it. Fuck, it really is the bar. It's crazy. Vanilla axe. Well, how bad is it? I might just pay Lanky.
А колбасу и батоны нынче хреновые делать стали.
Did I really use all that ammo? I mean, I guess so. It's a good thing I slaughtered that base. I wouldn't have been able to make that trip. Did I need to go that way? I'm not sure. When I could have just went from aggro to garbage and up. What did this get me really? I did get the 2 thorns. That was worth it. Leave me alone, dogs. Oh yeah, I've got that capsule to pick up. I think it's gonna be the steel Kolobok, whatever's after the regular Kolobok. In the pipe near the arena, there's a box. Hide it in the pipe by the stairs. Let's do that one first. How these artifacts are doing, I've been keeping them on pretty consistently. 37, 87. Oh. I received that before, and it was totally pointless. Box near the arena. Wait. Yeah. Box with medicine. I wonder if it's really going to be medicine.
Патроны не нужны?
Son of a bitch. A fucking box. Could it have been in there the whole time? Ooh, charging PDAs. What? Nice. There's an armor repair kit in there. Blessed. Blessed be thy kit. Never. I don't think I need it. can't sell it to anyone. This is me. Oh, yes. Gotta be a box up here. Or like down there maybe. Yeah, that's out of it. Could be in there, in the pipes. There it is. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, we're cooking. We're out of gas. Don't give a fuck. Let's see what's next. So how's my capsule? Oh, there's my level 3.
Ну что, дружище, как оно?
Что
Put it there,
интересно.
we'll pick it up later. I don't need money. I do need ammo. Might as well buy that too. Might as well sell this too. Who am I kidding? I'm not cooking. Cobblestone certificate. I don't want a 4-slot though. Doing repairs. 16,000, so it is cheaper to buy. Okay. So let's grab this. We're gonna run back to our stash, get a container. We've got a level 3 to pay for 4 more days of access. Perfect. Now I don't know what I did with my cola box. It looks like that capsule was something else. Right? Because what did I do? I put a cola box in the springboard and I didn't get a steel cola box. Well, I might have lost it. Once we can find it. So it goes. I want to talk to Ivan. He should be resting. I'm gonna go down to warehouses. We'll plant this 20 kilogram fucker. It's all gonna be gravy. So how are you? Yes, seems to be letting up. A doctor was here, helped, and left immediately. And you, I've seen you somewhere before? Of course, you told me about the district center, don't you remember? You were speaking poorly then. And now, too. No, not that. Some time before. You think we've met? Do you know who I am? No, I myself don't understand. You reminded me of someone. Well, in short, it can't be. You can't be him. Got it. You're getting tangled up again. You should rest. You still don't look too good. Yes. Probably not quite yet. Wait, while you're somewhat coherent, you told me S.T.A.L.K.E.R gave you some blueprints. Blueprints? Plans? Schematics? What was that? Where from? I don't know myself. He uploaded copies to my PDA and I gave him something too. Materials related to my work. Where he got them? I don't know. I was searching for a way. Wanted to understand. Because zombies are from the Scorcher. I thought so, but it turned out, no. There's no Scorcher, but there are new zombies. Even more, why? I don't understand. It all seems in vain. Don't worry about it. You're having a hard time speaking for now. Yes, for now. He said something unclear. The monolith emits, hence the zombies and disorders in general. I was studying this, didn't understand. Thought it was all tales. The monolith and its field. The call. Thought it was a disease. But he said the apathy field overrides the Scorcher. Intentionally so. I hadn't thought, but I understood. Experienced it myself. Barely got away. It's hard. Lucky still. Yes, it happens. I was studying it, I know. Managed to cure a few, who weren't completely. You reminded me of one. Alright, we'll talk about this later. Don't get sidetracked. Tell me about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Yes, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He left me notes before leaving, so I can understand why. And where did he go? Don't know. Gone completely. Mark. Caught the black mark? No, didn't understand. It's all in the notes. Gave them to the doctor. Everything's there. Why it's activated and can't be turned off. Thought it was a mistake. Why was the Scorcher intentionally activated? So, did S.T.A.L.K.E.R activate it? Does he have the schematics? Don't know. Unlikely. Though, he mentioned something about modulation. That it prevents him from... Now, in short, it must be turned on. Let it be in another modulation. That's what I want to find out. Where did you activate it? Some egghead told me it was at the radar. I can't seem to figure out where. You must remember. Yes, there. But not me. I was only on control. And they didn't understand. Turned it off, everything. And now there's no power. And the doors are barricaded. Probably on purpose, or by mistake. But no one anymore. But there's a backup. Hold on, bear with me a little longer. Backup of what? Power. Somewhere in the valley. Don't know about that. Links were in those schematics. Gave them my PDA. Feeling bad again. Go, find out. What's there? In the valley. Alright, sorry. Rest for now. So, somewhere in the dark valley then. The doctor. To him. What? Anything else you want to say? The doctor went to the thicket. He's there. Gave him papers. Notes. Go to him. Maybe among them. Where? The backup. Go to him. Alright, got it. S.T.A.L.K.E.'s notes are with the doctor. Good that he took them. Means they won't be lost. Then first I need to visit him in the thicket, and then head to the valley. I got something to discuss with him. Yes. Don't strain yourself too much. Rest. I still have a lot to ask you about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Sweet. That's good progress right there. I think this is gonna make things work out in the hideout, in the labyrinth, because I was convinced I'm not convinced, but I was confused because I remember there being more interactions with the scientists there. But now, I feel like we're gonna go to the doctor and he's gonna tell us to go to the scientists. Then we're gonna get some shit for the lab that we uncovered in Dark Valley with the dynamite. It all worked out. It's all coming together. It's very good. I'm very happy. That guy always cracks me up. Go away. Oh shit. That bloodsucker never got killed because I died or something happened after we watched that one guy do it. Son of a bitch. I gotta take the long way in then. Save at the campfire. Here's the legend. Oh, I forgot to get those PDAs. I'll remember at some point. wonder if I cooked that myself or if I got a cola block. I'm a little pissed that I lost it. You know what I think happened? I know what happened. I cooked it, it popped, the emission happened, and it deleted it because it was an artifact on the ground. That's what I'm pretty sure happened. Which, shit, you live and learn. This guy's such a legend. Bloomer. Same thing I did last time. Jump up on this tractor. I didn't wake it up. Cool. You are welcome, Sakura. Now I'm fast as fuck again. Still can't fully run though. More Gloomer just went. Just ran around the house. Weird. Well, this was another beautiful hour of NLC. And we've gone full circle. From our trek to Pripyat. Starting off at Army Warehouses. That's where we started. My grand return to recording. Was I in Army Warehouses already? I can't recall. Can't recall where I was. But it's the first place we went. That much I know. Alright. Just one left. Perfect. 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 Love to see it. Because I'm still about like 80. 90? Yeah, more than 100. Good artifact, huh? What about this? Get this cool artifact. Wow. Do we go on this trip? That's my question that I'm trying to ask myself. Because I'm gonna have to bring that and this. Let's see what the fit looks like if I do it. I think we have burrs in there, which means I'm gonna want slugs. And I did buy a bunch of ammo. Okay, figure this out. Could use the cobblestone. Okay. That's not bad. I think I can make that work. I'm not even using an enhancer. What? Did I just put my belt in there? Oh shit, I have an eye. So we'll take the eye and the cobblestone. That'll make me fat. So many fucking artifacts. Gotta think, gotta think, gotta think. If I'm gonna have that much weight, I might as well go all out. Still be over. I'll still be good with this. Okay. We're gonna try. Oh yeah, because we can't. We have to walk overweight in Misty Thicket. It's okay. Holy shit. Alright, kicked that capsule all the way out of here. That was pretty funny. Please push the right way. It's not working. It's just gonna be a slow. Alright, I'm just gonna mute. And at least I can sing to myself to keep myself entertained. I'll see you when we get to the dock. Keeps it a lot more engaging, to be honest. Pushing it and just stopping and starting. And I can see it now. Son of a bitch. Wasn't so bad. It'd be funny if Doc isn't here. Here he is. Hello, come in. Let's have some tea. Let's get to the point. About Ivar. He seems to have improved after your visit. So, he's on the mend now. The crisis has passed. That's good. I have more to ask him, but never mind. Let's get down to business. He said he handed you some of S.T.A.L.K.E.R's records. Yes, not exactly records, more like snippets of them. Probably part of it is lost, or S.T.A.L.K.E.R gave not everything, but only what he deemed necessary. I don't know. Ivar couldn't explain it well and why he's passing it to me. Maybe he was afraid it would get lost or taken by someone else. You need to read them. Here they are. I'll read them, of course, but in a nutshell, is there anything about the Dark Valley and the lab there? No. That was probably on the maps of those plans mentioned by Ivar. I tried to ask him, but he couldn't explain. And in these notes, strange things are described. But from them you can understand why Ivar thought he was wrong to turn off the Scorcher. If he took these snippets for truth, then his motivation becomes clear. Took for truth? Meaning? Not everything is clear from these snippets. I have the impression that these aren't S.T.A.L.K.E.'s records, but rather excerpts from some newspaper or scientific report, or his conversation with someone, which he deemed necessary to give to Ivar. At first I thought it was some sort of fragment of a sci-fi story, so unusual are the things described there, sort of. But if you correlate different information we have about the zone now, it could well be true. But how could S.T.A.L.K.E.R know this, or is it just his hypothesis and only? And was he alone among those interlocutors? Exactly, a bunch of questions. And where did he get all these plans? One nerd told me that secret documents have been lying in archives for almost 50 years and no one can know about them, let alone copy. And here. Yes, it's all very unusual, unless I'm afraid to even speculate. Unless he's a madman, as that nerd said, and he made it all up himself. What? No, of course not. That's not what I meant. Or maybe he was precisely Ivar's patient. Don't get ahead of yourself. Even in our brief encounters, S.T.A.L.K.E.R seemed to me a very rational person. So where did he get those plans then? Listen, could there be papers in that den, or part of those papers? You said that's where the group's special equipment was stored. That means the documentation too. Very likely. There must be something there. You know about the code? By the date of the first Chernobyl NPP accident. Try searching there. Just don't get lost in those catacombs. That means heading to the Red Forest. Great. You can try to go through here. I have one artifact from the ruby once. I believe it can neutralize that anomaly. A ruby? Such a rarity. You sure? What can we do? But it's better than making you take such a long detour when the entrance to the cave is right here within reach. We'll settle up later. Thanks. You mentioned bungees there, but how to spot them in such darkness? The path was supposedly marked by ghosts or S.T.A.L.K.E.R with chemical beacons. Witch's jelly spots here and there, and bungees are marked with 2 closely located spots, no more than a couple meters apart. So that means there are bungees. I'll go try, if these anomalous spots haven't faded yet. The code, then, is by the first accident. The first accident, that's in April 86, right? The code, then. Got it. Just if you find anything there to make sense of them, you'll need some specialists. I can't help you with that. There's a smart guy at the bar, maybe he'll figure it out. Should visit him first if I find anything, and then delve into wherever. Who knows what and how it's activated in that lab. I think that would be best. I guess that's what I'll do. Shit, so I didn't need all that stuff. So the real thing to do would be to replay and come much later so I don't have to stop. But whatever. And the shitty thing is I'm gonna have to go back. Okay, I think it's this. What? Oh, maybe I have to do it European style. Mark one. Sorry, buddy. I need to work. Ghost won't be patting me on the head if there's no result. I see you're soldering. What's this crap? Are you talking about the helmet on the table? Ghost mentioned that to protect against the brain scorcher, the thing that keeps people from getting to the zone center. You could use a specially tuned reverse phase suppressor, but all my attempts so far haven't led to anything good. Radiation is captured and transformed using a standard convective pulse inductor. But then the induced field turns the protective helmet into something like a microwave oven, with all the ensuing consequences. We need new materials, with superconductivity properties at normal temperature, and there are none yet. I don't know why Ghost says it's even possible. Oh, so it's theoretically possible to protect yourself? Theoretically, yes, if it weren't for this problem with superconductors. If there was even a hint of how to obtain this anomaly. I heard that military scientists tried to do something similar in their underground labs. I even found some documents about it. Really? If you have something, share. Maybe we can find a direction. About your attempts to make a protective helmet. Yes, and what? I told you, there's not enough data. About that data, I have something. Something? You want to sell something, is that it? This isn't a store. Everything you see here is necessary for work. Nothing's just lying around. Well, not to sell. Basically, I've been to an underground laboratory, and there, documents. In the laboratory, it was controlling the brain scorcher. Even a model of that installation is there, called Rainbow. Here, take it. Maybe you'll find something that helps you. And then share, will you? Eh? Hell yeah. 7 pieces. Rainbow, you say? Alright, I'll see what can be here. A lot of text. Need to figure it out. Sit here for a bit. Probably it'll be obvious from the papers if there's anything worthwhile. Well, go ahead, look. It's not too long. Yes. Describe the problem I've been struggling with for so long. Now a couple of experiments and, well, we'll see. Don't want to jinx it. You wanted something? I'll help however I can. For the solution tip. I might need such a protective helmet. And maybe, not just one. Can we organize it? Right now. Need to think. Just a minute. So you're gonna say something useful? Can something like a protective helmet be made? Darn it. Basically, likely won't be able to make a helmet. I overlooked something. Seemed like a solution was here. But it's just references. No concrete data. I rushed with promises too quickly. Sorry about that. So it can't be solved? Unlikely. Listen, you don't need the helmet itself, right? You just needed to ensure that the rainbow emitter doesn't harm the brain? Well, yes, something like that. So there's a way to change the structure of the radiation. Make it so the radiation exists, but doesn't affect a normal human brain much. Theoretically, of course. That's what the description says. Theoretically. Alright, how? Not too complicated. Seems, as I understood, it's written that you need to replace one block in the control console. The description mentions various blocks of the pulse setter. These blocks are responsible for the shape and intensity of the wave radiation. There's even a warehouse receipt, according to which these setters of different purposes should be in the warehouse. Put it simpler, what warehouse, what block, where, what to change. Simpler, okay. In some warehouse, I don't know which, there are no references here. Just a number. New blocks are lying around, like this one on my table. Ghost brought it once, thought it might be useful. Here. If you replace such a block in the emitter control point with a similar one marked 12X14TO, then the emitter's operation will become safe for humans. Probably. Well, you know where the control point is. You brought these descriptions from there. Write down the mark, 12X14TO, just in case. And I almost forgot. The block needs to be replaced in the 3rd and 4th block of the harmonizer, and don't touch the others, or the radiation might take such a form that it burns out everything. So, somewhere there lies this thing, which needs to be changed in the lab at the radar. Very simple and very easy. Well, if I find it, should I bring it to you? No, why? You need to find where to put them in the harmonizer blocks. That's right there, where you found these papers in that laboratory. Those descriptions weren't lying there for nothing. To go there again, I need to think well if it's worth it, unless fate drags me back there again. About Strelick and his work. Didn't find any schematics, description of labs, anything about turning something on. Very informative. Anything? There's a bunch of papers here describing something or other. What exactly do you need? Maybe I'll remember. I don't know exactly myself. Something related to the labs in the Dark Valley. Or something related to the backup activation of something. Something like that. Right. Ghost brought in documents describing the Brain Scorcher's power system. He wanted to figure it out. That was some time ago. If Ghost hadn't been here recently and you hadn't asked about the documents, I wouldn't have even remembered. Besides, it seems not relevant anymore. The Brain Scorcher is turned off. Actually, it's very relevant, just the other way around. Don't understand. What do you mean the other way around? Shit. I'm dying, it seems. Those documents included a schematic of the backup power line, which is why we didn't delve into it. There was no point. The Brain Scorcher was powered from the main circuit anyway. What now? Now, due to the Brain Scorcher being off, some other curse is spreading from the center of the zone. Under its influence, people lose will and strength. Some call it the field of apathy. We need to try turning the Brain Scorcher back on. Do you realize what you're saying? If the Brain Scorcher is turned back on, many people will die. If we don't turn it on, everyone will. Maybe there's a way to modify the Brain Scorcher's operation, so it doesn't affect people. I feel like the dialogue here is like kind of backwards. Like this conversation should have been first, and then he would have told me how to change the radiation, but whatever. They're doing their best. I don't know, and I don't want to be a part of it. If you think you know what you're doing, then take all the schematics and figure it out yourself. I don't want to be cursed as one of the killers. You mentioned some harmonizers. If we insert them, the modulation will be non-lethal. Something like that. I said that. Actually, yes. The emitter's operation will likely become safe for people. Then I definitely recommend you find these harmonizer modulators and be sure to insert them where needed. For your own safety, by the way, not just for others. Why is that? Because if you turn the emission back on with the wrong modulation, how do you plan to get out of there yourself? Have you thought about that? Well, no, I didn't think about that. So how did S.T.A.L.K.E.R get out if he turned it on? Did he tell you by any chance? No, he didn't say anything like that. And why did you decide it was him who turned it on? Well, Ivar said so. Although that Ivar could have been mistaken too. Maybe S.T.A.L.K.E.R just knew how and why to turn it on, and that's it. And sent someone? Weird. Alright, give me the documents. Take them in that blue case. Everything Ghost brought. Take it and goodbye. And don't forget to insert those blocks. I guess I have to now. Oh, I'm starting. Well, I actually don't think that the mess of the dialogue. I think he was just thinking like more hypothetically and about just protecting. And then was like, wait, what are you talking about? I'd have to reread it. Maybe later. A lot of reading today, though. My throat is rough. Good thing I have some water. Okay, blue box, he said. Schematic plans for organizing power supply to the network of laboratories, without reference and descriptive part. Okay. We're going to call it here. And I need to figure out if I have to go to the bar or if I can go straight to the lab. I don't really want to go to the bar first, but we'll see. Alright, y'all. See you next time.